step into the tunnel where you get to travel with Wes. And Justin. And of course, Tollzar. You are listening to Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers featuring the Sass Boys.
Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah. Lylum 890's here. Let's get everyone on the same page. Meaning, look at that number right up there. Get to your keyboards and get ready to get intimate. Hey, greetings, pals. You're watching, you're listening to Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring and here are your Sass Boys. Alright, I hope everyone out there has had a great week. I know that it hurt pretty bad last week to give you a defeat in a battle against Mercury retrograde. This week, instead of battling, we decided the best course of action was to submit, to turn over our wills to Mercury retrograde. And of course it's gone. So now that it is station direct, Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers featuring Sass Boys is back in business. And we're ready to humbly deliver a show where you, the caller, call in on that number as a lost lover for advice, and also through chat. We got a lot of comments in chat about the Sass Boys headgear and how they're looking good tonight. Wow. Do I venture to say these two are becoming sexy icons of Catskill? I feel like face. Justin is rocking out and ascending like a shooting star. Now, we got a few things to take care of first today. First of all, we've got a fake sponsor. Constellation Catskill in Catskill, New York. www.constellationcatskill.com. Yeah, whatever. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I want all of you to groove out to the sounds of the sass. And we're gonna get this party started right until someone's ready to step up and be our first caller. Mercury is stationed direct, folks. Yeah, we're still in the shadow. But this is an excellent time to start your forward thinking. And what better way to start your forward thinking than to look for love, to understand why lovers get lost in the first place. Are we all forgetting something? Is it just about remembering? You all remembered to tune in this week, and it means a lot to us. And we'd love for you to follow us. And if that means you have to open an account with Twitch, which is free, we suggest you do that. We got a lot of hack comments right now, Sass Boys. Lots of comments on the headgear. No one's really mentioning what I'm wearing, but I'm gonna let that slide. This is an interactive show, intergalactic and interdimensional, where we all just move, travel, get ourselves in a position where we understand exactly what we need to ask. So we need to know where to look, and I'm gonna help you look. We got a lot of great segments tonight. Well, not a lot, but we've got some segments tonight that are pretty good. We've got Captain Sketchy at the halftime. And we're gonna hope and pray it doesn't crash our system like the last two times. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it through a whole show without it crashing. Please, Mercury retrograde God. Please, please. We worship you. We know you are the one. Last time was cataclysmic, but often rhythmical until the crashing came down like a bunch of boulders off the edge of a cliff. It feels like love thoughts sent into the universe. Oh yeah, sometimes you gotta fall to get back up, to know what you want. Let's put some tape on your hearts, and let's all heal together tonight, for free. That's right. We've got our old Frankie Fitch. I remember you from last time, Frankie Fitch. All right. What's more powerful, a pint of astrology or a pound of astronomy? That's a tough one. Now, it all depends on your function, Frankie Fitch. Do you want to merely look at the stars Or do you want to feel the symbolic resonance inside of you, as if you had breathed in the distillation of a unique combination? That to me is a tablespoon, 10 times more powerful than a vast ocean of looking. Astrology leads to searching, and we went over this a couple episodes ago, together, all of us. What's the difference between looking and searching? Astronomy is looking, astrology is searching. That's right. And I'll tell you one more thing. We got a little surprise with astrology tonight. We're gonna get intimate with the Sass Boys again. We're gonna bring up some real sassy stuff. Alright, let's get another chat question, if no one feels like calling. It can be anything, just like Frankie Fitch did. Ask me anything, because it's free, and if you don't call when it's free, you're really gonna hurt my self-esteem, if that's even possible. Oh yeah. Sass Boys. Sass Boys. All right. We've got greetings, pals, with another 90-year-old comment. I had a 90-year-old woman tell me that the best place to meet guys nowadays is through playing bridge because guys love to play bridge. Thoughts? Advice? Well, greetings, pals. Here's my thoughts on that. Guys love to play bridge. They're stuck, scared, in the middle of that bridge half the time, not knowing if they want to go to one side or the other. Guys love playing bridge nowadays. Low commitment. They feel as though their only responsibility is to get you from one point of your life to the other. Just one lesson stretched out across like a yoga pose. Well, guys may like bridge. Greetings, pals. But yeah, 90-year-old advice, I would soak it in. That kind of advice is rare. Who knows what you're gonna draw from it? If 10 people talk to a 90-year-old about love, they're all gonna come away with different things. And you, greetings, pals. And the women are jealous, you say? Well, of course they are. Of course the women are jealous. Who wants a bridge? One wants a canoe, or maybe a yacht. One that will go across and down the water pathway, and not just standing there bent over in a yoga pose saying, you can cross over me, go ahead, use me, but I won't be there on the other side. It's really sad sometimes. But your friend's gonna get it someday. Oh wait, I'm misunderstanding greetings, pals. Okay. Oh yeah, who's jealous of you getting that advice I got? Alright, you're welcome for the perspective, bro. Alright, Sass is taking it away, taking us far away. Still waiting for that caller. Let's put that number back up. Right there. 518-444-2572. Call me. Let's talk about you. We're gonna figure this out together. Lost Lovers. Alright, everyone. Just a reminder, you're watching Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring Sasquatch. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Maybe we're not getting phone reception or something. What do you think? I don't know. Hey, let's take some time right now. We've got another sponsor who is a new show coming out in Catskill. So this is a show. It's a new sponsor, a new show. I'm a little embarrassed because we kind of corrupted the audio by mistake. Thanks, Justin. I was trying to make it not dramatic. Anyway, yeah, we got this new show. Audio got corrupted. But the Sass Boys and I think I remember what it said. You guys remember kind of the emotive tone of the music or whatever? Yeah? Okay. So I hope these sponsors, because I had to cash their checks, I hope this is gonna work. But we'll see. Be gentle on us. As that Airbnb turns over,
you all deserve a family. And your first home is special. That family deserves love. And that first home is special. But know what's even more special? A second home.
as Airbnb turns over.
Damn it, Janice, there's only one internet carrier.
What? I don't get it.
No, it's just Mid-Hudson Cable.
No, it can't be.
I'm telling you, that's the only thing I could find in the area.
No, you don't understand. They've got to watch Netflix. What are they gonna do on the weekends?
I don't think you're understanding me. They do not have another carrier around here.
It's an evil monopoly.
I don't know, I'll get some young kid to be out there with a cell phone and a Wi-Fi hotspot. We'll figure something out.
I don't think they could go without Netflix this week.
I'm telling you, we'll take something off the price.
No, they need their Netflix. You need to sell your Peloton. As the air B&B turns over. All right, that was a little weird, but I think that about summed up what was going on in the show this week. I hope that was cool and didn't offend anyone. But yeah, we've got another question right here from Lilam890, or Lilam. What's the most sensible thing you've ever heard someone say? Wow. Wow. That's a deep one, Sass. What's a sensible thing? What's the most sensible thing you've ever heard someone say? I would say it had to be something between Tollzar, your credit check was approved, or hey, I'm learning. Yeah, I think it's the second one. Hey, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning. That's very sensible. It's when we all realize we've got to be humble, especially in the face of having 2-bit technical equipment and it's Mercury retrograde. Instead of saying, hey, I'm defeated, we say, hey, I'm learning. That's an important thing, to be sensible. Hey, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning.
Learning is an important part of life. One must understand that the lessons come in different shapes and forms. Lance Weaver. You see,
we're all playing characters here. We're understanding, just like Hollow Moon 3, to say hello, to understand that so-called biases in how you want to get those lessons only hold you back from understanding you're the one magnetizing that experience. We're all a bunch of love magnets. And the most sensible thing to say is I'm learning, because then it doesn't limit how that lesson is coming. I knew that would get a caller. All right, we got a caller, Sass. All right, caller, you're on the air.
It is Blogdorf.
Yo, what's going on, caller? Caller,
I want to be a vegan,
you want to be a vegan?
but eat only one kind of meat.
Yeah, Wes is already laughing at you. I'm just going to tell you that. Just to give you a little portent of things to come. All right, you want to be a vegan that only eats one kind of meat?
Only one kind of meat.
I'm afraid to ask, but what kind of meat is that?
That's what I want to know from you.
That's the question. What kind of meat to eat? All right.
What kind of meat?
Well, I would want to eat a meat that achieves greater evolution. A meat that
is amazing.
A meat that you can find in rare places. You
I
know,
want
yeah, what?
the rarest.
Hey, this isn't a McDonald's. Don't talk to me like that. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, bud. All right. So, I'm thinking you want beyond meat. Right, Wes?
What?
You want to eat beyond meat as the one meat you eat. Because that'll always allow you to evolve with your veganism. I guess it's
Wow.
mono-veganism, yeah.
Beyond?
Yeah, you want beyond meat. So you can
I
evolve.
want beyond meat.
Yeah, that's the one meat you want
Thank
to
you.
eat. I was just joking about the McDonald's. I can't.
Thank you.
You're my first caller. I'm never gonna forget you.
I'll be calling back later, don't worry.
I appreciate that. Wow.
Thank you, Blygdorf. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did he just hang up on me? Well, that's how you do it, folks. You call with a creepy hostage voice, and you ask me about meat, and somehow I will translate that into love wisdom. I think we learned a lot from that caller and the desire to go to far extremes. Yet they can't give up on being human and desiring that one meat, that one choice in life. That's why you gotta find something that encourages exponential growth through the one. I know that sounds more like Impossible Burger, but it is beyond me. Wow, Sass Boys. They're getting serious. This is a great time to call in. Wow, we're on fire right now. I can barely contain myself. Wow. The energy here is palpable. You're on camera, don't laugh at that. What the hell? Come on, guys. Keep it together. Now, I think we can all learn something. Ooh, Lulu DJ Ambi. Or Lulu DJ Amb. We've got a question here. Tollzar, have you ever fallen in love? Wow. Love. What is love? That's a good question, but you didn't ask that, and I'm not deflecting. But my first love experience had some sass to it, and I don't mean with these guys. I mean, I was feeling it that day. It made me wonder what falling in love was. Because sometimes I've fallen in love, and it's led me to a temporary demise. And it made me wonder, was that really love? Was that projection? Can anyone, unless they are currently in love, talk about love? These are all questions I've pondered. And I'm waiting for some sass here. Waiting to get down, to tell you about that time I fell in love. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll go without the sass. You building it up, Justin? Wes? Trying to steal the spotlight with the build-up? I like it. Alright. It was at a carnival I was playing those quarter machines. The ones where you slide a quarter in. And thanks for the Harry Sundown tip. It just seems like it's getting hot. How's this? Is this better? Harry Sundown? How about this? Am I clipping? Wow. Okay. I was playing the quarter machines, only I was playing them for free at the carnival. I walked around looking for ones that had slipped through the crack down below, and I could scoop them up from that bin. Sure, it seemed a little dirty, but this was a long time ago. Suddenly, when I was reaching in, I found a hand reaching in as well. I was too afraid to look over. I could hear the breathing in my right ear, if I had ears. There we go. That's sass. You know, love is a funny thing. I never even looked over. To this day, I have no idea what that being looked like. Just the fact that they had the audacity to try to steal quarters from young children at the same time as me made me feel like we were kindred spirits. And we just touched hands, gentle glance in the opposite direction. I knew that would keep me honest. I knew I had found my first love. I turned to the left. I never looked back. I started walking. And then on the next quarter machine, I spotted one down in the cachet. And I reached in to get it. And what do you know? That being was reaching in also. Only this time, they were a little quicker on the draw. Yeah, that's right. They put the quarter in the machine, and it rained down riches. From there, I took all the money, claimed it myself, and walked away. What's no tell me the secret? Anyway, Lilam Lilam. Wait, that's not your question. That was Lulu's question. All right, Lulu, that's a little taste of when I first fell in love. I like these. Let's keep them coming. Harry Sundown wanted more audio. I hope that worked. And then we have Edis Anonymous. Can you tell me a secret? No, wait, tell me the secret. And now we have a caller, which trumps all of it. Sorry, I'll get to the secret in a second. Caller, you're on the air with Tollzar's Discount Wisdom and the Sass Boys.
Hi, this is Lupe.
Hey, how's it going? What are we talking about here?
Is this Domino's
Is this Domino's?
or Papa John's?
Couldn't hear the second one, but if it's Domino's, it is. I'm just gonna need your
Is
credit
it?
card before we go through with this transaction.
Okay. It is 571
Yes,
2442
yes.
1801.
Okay,
You
great.
have vegan cheese
I
or
need-
only insect?
Hold on, we're not done yet. I need your expiration date and your zip code.
Okay, sorry. 0922.
Yeah.
Zip code is
Write
1122.
this down, Wes. All right, good. And the CCV, CC.
My name is Lupe Ignacio III.
All right, that's good enough. Okay, so what did you want to order?
Can I have one pepperoni,
Yeah.
half pepperoni,
Did you want
half mozzarella?
that beyond pepperoni or just straight up pepperoni?
No, just bird bath.
Just bird bath? What?
Just bird bath, no beyond.
Okay, we'll go regular. We'll go regular pepperoni there. What are the other toppings?
Do you have loofah?
Do I have what?
Do you have a loofah? I lost my loofah.
Loofah? Yeah, all right,
My
sure.
loofah.
Yeah, that's gonna be extra. I'll put that on the side if that's okay.
Thank you. And can you put some buffalo sauce on it?
Buffalo sauce? Of course I can. It's gonna be extra too.
Okay, thank you. That is all.
Okay, now let me tell you what kind of person you are.
Okay.
All right, stay on the line. This is important instructions for your delivery. You wanted pepperoni, but not the fake pepperoni, which means you know you should love yourself, caller. You got it down pat. We all want to order the pepperoni, but we know what it's gonna do to our intestines. You can go all out in loving yourself. Listen, it's me talking. Okay. I can tell that by the way you order pizza. And when you ordered buffalo sauce, you melted my heart. You like it spicy. And gosh darn it, I admire that in a person. I know your love life's got it going on when you order buffalo and pepperoni. You spare nothing in the bedroom. Yeah. It's a spicy love that goes all out and all in. How's that for delivery?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
That was an incredible delivery. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
De nada, and I'm still gonna have to charge your card even though you don't get any pizza. All right, next caller. Great, I thought that went well. What, Wes? All right, whatever. Okay. As we continue on this journey, Edison Anonymous said, "Can you tell me a secret?" Well, do you want a personal secret, or do you want a secret about your dimension? That's the question. All right. Well, I'll just pick one, because I know there's delay. The secret. The secret is, you set this up for yourself. I know what you're thinking. There's no way I'd put myself in this situation. But it's true. You set yourself up for the kind of lessons that you need specifically in this lifetime. The big secret is, you're part of the architecture. You are one of the architects. Now who are you gonna blame? Huh? All right, we got another question. Lila made 90, what's the difference between living and existing? That's an excellent question. I feel like we're coming in hot with audio again. How weird is that? All right. What's the difference between living and existing? How can one do one without the other? I think everything that exists is alive, and everything that's alive exists. You see, we're just looking at it from one perspective in this dimension, but there's so many to look at. There really isn't any difference between the two, except maybe on a qualitative level describing how alive you feel, right? You can feel like you don't want to exist, but no one says, well, I don't know what I was going to say, but it doesn't even matter. I think I answered your question. And yes, the theme tonight here is humble submission to the god Mercury retrograde. See how we're keeping it nice and cool, nice and calm, nice and collective? Look at those sass boys. They're wearing masks. They're doing the right thing. My. That's great. Wow. I wonder if the audio does anything. No, it doesn't. All right, it looks like we're back. This is great. We're doing pretty well. Darn it. There we go. I'm gonna fix that audio while the sass takes you to another dimension. Mercury retrograde, we prayed to you. Don't you dare let us down. Right, I think you got it. This is good news. Sass. I hope everyone's wearing headphones tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Crazy landscapes inside the head. Delayed moments. Everything instead. Never let go when the music peaks. Everything leaks inside the mountaintop. Going down and draining. Take out your love mops. Everyone out there, it's time. Let's do it together. Lost lovers, I want you all to reach deep down inside your hearts. To think about what it is that you want most in life. Let's in our minds now imagine magnitude of magnetics. Straight to where you want to be. I don't know if it should be a who. It should be a what you want for yourself. And let's imagine if if there is a lover, that it'll be coming down the pipeline with its own magnet attuned to yours. That's what lost lovers are about. They let go and understand exactly where they need to be and go along for the ride.
Lost lovers.
All right. We got a special treat coming up, folks. In just a minute. It's gonna be Commander Sketchy. That's right. I don't know if you've all seen how his little bits blow up the spot. Oh, we've got another call. Another caller in here, folks. This is gonna be our last one before halftime. Let's do it. Hey, caller. You're on the air with Tollzar. Yeah,
Hi, hello. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just great. Who is this?
Okay. My name is Penelope.
Penelope, nice.
Yes, and I just was calling about, I saw in your show there is somebody playing the keyboard on the left
Okay.
side.
Your left or my
I
left?
don't... What?
Is it the funny looking one with the hat? No, wait. Funny looking one with the gray
He's
hat?
wearing very special apparel.
Is that the one? It's on.
They're both wearing hats.
They're both wearing special apparel.
Oh, he's moving around right now.
They're both moving. Oh, okay, it's that one head bobbing. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Wes.
the guy that's head bobbing. I want to know where did he get his shirt?
All right, Wes. Penelope wants to know where you got your shirt, and of course, these two are musicians, so they're at our mercy. They can only speak abstractly through the emotive quality of their music, and therefore, I'm going to take advantage of Wes right now and speak for him.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay. So Wes's shirt right there, that funky patchy shirt.
Yes, this is very funky.
I think Wes inherited it. He had a funny uncle. And that uncle, well, you see, these two had a powwow, and they dug deep in their wardrobe closet, and they wanted to look funky 90s. And so Wes had an uncle that he decided this shirt. You know what, I'm kind of offended you didn't just ask me a question and you brought Wes in. I know he's a Leo and everything, but that's cool. Wes, where'd you get that shirt from?
Well, I can follow up with another question because I actually have a couple.
Okay, yeah, let's stop talking about Wes. This is about me. All right. What are you laughing at?
Okay, I really need to know, what do I do about the plants that are dying in my house?
Oh, that's a great metaphor. You can talk frankly here, but let's just go with that anyway. Yeah, you got something in your house that's dying, huh? You gotta let it out. How do you get something that needs to grow that's inside? You gotta feed it inside the best you can. This time of year in wintertime, we all find ourselves with things inside that feel like they're tough to grow. But all you need to do, what is so funny about that? Anyway, you just have to look outside during Scorpio and understand. Sometimes you gotta let go. Give in to the death and rebirth of the seed. The seed energy is what you're looking for right now. That's a promise that if you let go and let go into transformation, you will be born again in the spring. Now sure, you might permanently lose those plants, but there are plenty at Home Depot down the road. You can definitely get one there. Now if we're referring to your heart, that's a different matter. I suggest you play games like cribbage and you kind of keep it going, keep it lively inside. Anyway, Home Depot and Death Seed. Does that make sense?
Wow, that was a really good answer.
Thanks, Penelope. Do you want to know
Thank you.
about Justin's shirt? Or just Wes's, huh?
Yes, I would also like to know about Justin's shirt.
Okay, Justin. In musical translation, play some keys that tell Penelope exactly where you got your shirt from. Ready, go. Oh, yeah. Creepy thrift store.
That's exactly the vibe that I was going. I figured.
Yeah. We got some stylish dudes here, don't we? They really dressed up for this show, and I bet you it means a lot to them that you called in to ask about it. 'Cause
Thank you. I really love the show, and I will call back soon.
that's amazing, Penelope. You're a good soul. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye. Wow, Penelope. That's a sweet soul stuck inside. But that soul's coming out tonight, one phone call at a time. All right, I know the Sass Boys are grooving, but we're right there. We got a lot of advice coming your way, but we're at halftime, folks. And that can only mean one thing. And I'm gonna get to a lot of these chat questions when we come back. But right now, we've got Commander Sketchy coming up. So Sass Boys, I'm gonna fade you out and fade them in. Everyone can follow Commander Sketchy on Instagram at Commander Sketchy. Sit back, enjoy the show. It's a smoking hot 8 minutes of puppet love and music. We're still hot on the mic. You guys stop it. Still
Hey there, Tollzar, and all you lost lovers out there. This is Commander Sketchy, and I'm coming to you live from Sketchy Town, where we have a very special guest for you during this interim period. This is the actual Commander Sketchy, who's unconscious. We are in seemingly right now. Yeah, that's right. So, what's going on? I'm dying to know. Am I a squirrel or am I a coyote? Well, it seems that because the coyote spirit is up there in the sky, that it's probably already represented through that. I mean, it's right there. So there's the coyote above you. And so that makes you a squirrel. I'm a squirrel. Well, I don't know. I mean, you could be some kind of marsupial or something. We could give you an Australian accent, because I'm also feeling that I need to use my own voice down here, and you're pretty much just using my own voice, which means you're using my personality. I'm using your personality? Yeah. So I'm a squirrel, and I can't even have my own voice. Yeah, well, it's not your voice, it's my voice. Yeah, but I had the ears on and I thought I was Commander Sketchy. Yeah, well, you're not. I mean, I'm Commander Sketchy now. But you were a different box. I was the first one that was Commander Sketchy with the coyote tail and the coyote ears on. Yeah, those aren't coyote ears. Those are squirrel ears, and that's a squirrel tail. And I'm going to take my voice, please, and you can use something else. We can make you marsupial. You could go Australian or something like that. I won't go Australian. I don't. I could go. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could talk. This sounds a little annoying, don't you think? There, Commander Sketchball. That does sound kind of annoying. Yeah, it sounds kind of like what a squirrel would talk like. Don't you think so, Commander Sketchball? No, I don't think that's what a squirrel would sound like. I think this is what a squirrel would sound like. You know what I want to know, though? What would the sky sound like? All right, coyote spirits of the sky,
What's going on? What's going on up there? If I'm not the coyote and you're the coyotes up there, what's going on?
You really want to hear the sky? I mean, we can listen to the coyote spirit go off. Okay, here, lost lovers, let's check in with the coyote spirit and see what's up.
It's an inescapable schematic. Many of us are dogmatic and deny being static. Truth delivers way outside of magic. Into the staff and each hand turns to sand is tragic. Listen, creation needs destruction. And every destructive act comes with a set of instructions. If you can't see the snake is eating its own tail, hope you're wearing more than water, Homo sapien chainmail. Why did you come here, children? Oh yes, to become magic. Want to become magic now, watch out. What else would I bore my sound down loud phonetically in this pale, but you can understand how energy. Trying to release the beast, loud shadow to peace, but caress it tenderly. Making deals of swords with cohorts, a revelry, talking to the forest. You know what it says? It says I need to eat myself, it's the remedy. So why are you here, children? Oh yes, to become magic. They all want to become magic now, watch out. Can you delegate with syllables? Armies of dirigibles, diagnostics determined through your visuals. With a mad flow that's visceral. Of technology, combining music bodies into oddities. Formally or formally, palaces and policies, authoritarian policies and policies. Why are you here, children? To become magic. They all want to become magic now. Watch out. Inside a tirade, fascinations, imaginations are displayed. Want to be a spy of the inner eye and get paid. They promenade from a mate on any given day. Can you serenade the parallels in a parade? Or barricade as if your grapes are growing in LA. To become magic, they all want to become magic now. Watch out! You must know you can find them anywhere. You must know the words. And then reality will reveal itself.
All right. Well, that was pretty cool. You know, when I look up at the sky in Sketchy Town and I see that, that's kind of what I hear inside my brain. Well, I'm not sure that I want to be a squirrel or you. Yeah, let's not use that voice. That's actually quite annoying. And because this is all in my unconscious, I'm in control of it. So I don't want to hear that anymore. Why don't we give you, well, I mean, do we want to do this in front of everybody? Just giving a puppet its voice is somewhat a grotesque form of puppetry. It's quite revealing and scandalous, I might say, but maybe we should just try to give this puppet a voice right now. All right, squirrel. I don't want to be a squirrel. You've got a real English thing going on, don't you? Oh, I don't want to be English. Well, you could be English. I mean, the coyote punk gods or whatever they were singing in an English accent, and I don't think that's going to be a constant thing. Just experimenting here, people. But so what are we gonna do for a voice for you? Maybe I could talk like this. Hey, Commander Sketchy. Hey, Commander Sketchy. Maybe I could talk like this. This is a good one, ain't it? Yeah, but you're a squirrel. I know, but this is high. It's just a little bit higher than your natural voice. Helps me be differentiated. What do you think, people? Hi, I'm Squirrel. Squirrel Box. Squirrel, what? So, if I'm not Commander Sketchy, what's my name? I don't know. I don't know about, you're just light bulb boxes with Sharpie marker on you. I know, but I have a personality now too, Commander Sketchy. I believe I need to be endowed with a new spirit, but maybe that can wait till the next episode of Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that, you seem to kind of, this voice seems to be working for you, actually. I don't know. I mean, we can get into it later, Commander Sketchy. Let's get back to Tollzar and see what's up with those sass boys. All right, yeah. Music sounding good tonight, fellas. All right, Tollzar, sass boys, take it from here. See you later. See ya. See ya.
Wow, I'm back. That was great, Commander Sketchy. I feel a little different. Hey, what happens when you don't pay musicians? That happens. Oh, hey, Justin. Yikes. Wes is Sass Boy of the Month, I guess. Holding it down. Welcome back, Justin. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. You know what? Speaking of Sass Boys, right now I want to answer some chat calls. Hey, we got a special announcement too. We got our first spam from bigfollows.com. Want to become famous? Buy followers, problems, and viewers on bigfollows.com. Yowzer. All right, but that's a milestone right there. We either sound finally stupid enough to advertise to, or we're big enough to look for big follows. Anyway, we got J-Dog Sizzle. We're gonna jump right back into it real quick. J-Dog Sizzle, hey Tollzar, loving all this great advice. Great, I'm glad you love it, J-Dog. I've been having a hard time with this one. I like to play life on the safe side. But when is it time to stop calculating risk versus reward and just do what you know is right? Am I a coward? Oh, J-Dog, I can tell you right now, you are not a coward. You see, even asking that question means you're in the right spot. When do you know to step forward? And when do you know to step back? If the answer was that easy, you'd be robbing yourself of the very framework of your individuality that you are discovering by the need to relate. Relationships brings you out of your shell. If the answer was always to go inward, like some gurus say, then how come love pulls you outward every now and then, brings you into failure, catastrophic situations, makes you want to relate and get into the failure lessons game? I think you can't be a coward if you're thinking about it, J-Dog. You're on the right track, and I admire you. Step out, step in, and then deal with the consequences. never forget the funky 90s powwow, says Hollow Moon 3. That's right. Hey, and we've got a bit of information for Penelope. Apparently, I was way off with that shirt being his uncle's or from a scary thrift store. He got it from Dylan. That's right. You're welcome, J-Dog. You ever just listen to the coyote spirit, says Hollow Moon 3? Well, Hollow Moon, I think we all just listen to the coyote spirit. But I gotta tell you, when I'm in bed at night, and I don't live in a big home, I'm gonna also tell you that. When I'm in bed at night, and I hear those coyotes yelling, it transports me to another world. I'm just glad I'm not a dog chained up outside. I know that sounded bad, but really, I can get down with that mischievous coyote energy. But isn't that a lot like Mercury retrograde? Mercury and coyote energy? Yowza. So right now, we're going with non-coyote energy, which is why Commander Sketchy probably brought that full force. Well, I'm really liking this groove right now. Let's check him out. Wow. That's good. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, J-Dog Sizzler. Wow, that's a weight off my shoulders. Thank you, Tollzar. And greetings, pals. Tollzar, can you tell us if 7 years of bumper crops are on their way? Wow, let's like that one. Amazing. It's not really my territory. Greetings, pals. Bumper crops. J-Dog Sizzler says fire. That says fire. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, keep it up, guys. Now I know all of you love these hot jams full of sass. But who are the sass boys really? Huh? Do you want to know them more intimately? You want to know these guys intimately? I bet you do. Presenting the Sass Boys intimately on paper. Of course, through random stock sticker emojis. Again, this portion is not with their permission, but I like to do it anyway. All right, let's get this done and then start talking about me. Let's talk about Wes. We all know that Wes is a Leo from last time, but we brought out his full chart this time. All right, this is a free consultation, Wes. I'm looking at your chart spontaneously right now. Oh yeah, he's got a Capricorn rising, folks. Yowza. No wonder he buttons his buttons up all the way to the neck. But here's the saving grace. He's got Uranus and Neptune conjunct the ascendant plus the North Node in the first house. We got a weirdo on our hands, a real weirdo. That's a weirdo Capricorn rising for anyone who doesn't know astrology. You match that with a Leo, and that weirdness is getting thrown in your lap every time you see him. He's a very consistent and structured weirdo that loves to talk and play like a child and be the center of attention. All right, now let's take a look at these emojis that Wes randomly sent to me to let me know what he's intimately feeling right now in life. All right, the first emojis look like a swimmer, a boxing glove, and a mango. Wes loves exercise. It really gets him juicy. Wes knows that water, and therefore his feelings, are the true nature where he beats up on himself. And if you've ever seen the Mango Seinfeld episode, you'll know how Wes feels about that. It's a vicious cycle, but I believe the second row will tell us what gets Wes out of these jams. We've got a snowboarder. I don't know if that's a cowboy hat or an emoji face and a 3-leaf clover. Wes would like a life of recreation where he can dress up like a cowboy and pretend to smile at everyone, but he'll still be hurting inside. Until he finds that 3-leaf clover, you know, the one no one wants. They're always looking for the lucky fourth. But Wes can make alchemical gold out of that 3-leaf clover, and he knows it in his heart. And then he can take off the cowboy hat and show his true anger, which was represented in that boxing glove. But the snowboarding, it takes balance, but it's pure recreation and games. Let's look at the third and final row. It looks like a scuba mask, badminton, and a parachuter. Wes, you are truly a weirdo's Capricorn. All right, we got a scuba mask. Once the 3-leaf clover has been discovered, once Wes knows that he doesn't need to find stereotypical magic to find his luck in the world, he knows that he has dove deep in his emotions. He can now see in there without shutting his eyes. The only thing is, he's playing a game of projection, folks. He's hitting a little birdie back and forth to everything that he thinks is hot and sexy out in the world. That's a game of sassment. Now he's got a parachute from there. Wes is scared he's gonna have to get out of every relationship with a parachute because he brought it too sky high. He got it hot too fast, folks. And all he's got is a 4-leaf, 3-leaf clover to hand instead of a bouquet of flowers. That's why Wes needs to keep diving deep, figure out his emotions before he goes playing badminton in love. I thought it was great. For all you forgot, that's Wes's chart, his intimate blueprint in case you think I can't be private with this information. All right, we got another sass boy here, Justin. Oh yeah, Justin's scared right now. But he shouldn't be. We love Justin. We're looking at his chart, and last time we knew he was a Cancer Leo cusp. What we didn't know is that was in the 11th house, and therefore that of kindred spirits and friendships. Justin's friendships, also with Venus in that house, is really big to him. He loves tipping his hat, so to speak. But he's also got a Virgo rising. Uh-oh. Virgo rising with Jupiter in the 12th house means he knows how to put to work the divine and spiritual insight that comes from the unknown world. His guidance may come from the ethereal. Wow, Justin, you're actually a lot deeper than I thought. That's great. But let's look at what he's screaming out emotionally and subconsciously through emojis. All right, let's dive deep. We got, yeah, that's an eggplant. That's a paintbrush and that's a cop car. Yikes. Wes hasn't gone to a farmer's market in 5 years because he's afraid that's gonna paint a picture to everyone. A picture that's gonna get him in trouble with the law. Wes fears. Justin, whatever, I call you both the same thing. Hi, whatever. Don't make me feel any worse, Justin. It's not like it's written up on the screen. Gosh. The intimate details of Justin are, again, he's afraid of farmers markets. The inner artist also knows he would rather be a cop, Virgo rising. Wes finds that appealing because Wes has Capricorn rising and he secretly wants to see everyone get arrested. Justin, however, has a more beautifully sinister idea of what a cop is. A cop is potentially anyone that can rat him out. If you see Justin go to the farmer's market, don't do an oil painting of him. He's gonna get really paranoid. All right, the next line. We got a lightning bolt, we got the big 0, and we've got the flag of Palau. That's right. Nice, Justin. This is how he pays me back. You know how many times lightning strikes for Justin in Palau? 0 times. Because Justin can't afford to go to Palau, and neither can the other sass boy or myself. We're both kind of broke. But we know Palau is an island nation. And it's an important thing to know that one day we may get to a sassy island nation in the sun, one we can't afford. Unfortunately, that's not gonna come through a lightning strike, that's gonna come through hard work, which Justin loves with that Virgo rising, and Wes secretly admires because he's all talk. All right, last line. We got that eggplant again. Okay. We got a magnifying glass and a temple. What Justin is trying to scream out with his heart is the desire to go to farmers markets is a desire to be a farmer. And the more he turns inward and scrutinizes this, the less he'll need to meditate. And that's an important thing. His meditation might come through growing eggplants. Just don't draw an oil portrait of him. Because that's gonna get him paranoid. And he's gonna bring those inner thoughts deep inside him. Wow. That's Sass Boys Intimately on Paper. That's all we got this week for that. Through random, stock emojis. Nice. Time to bottle those beats into a hot sauce. Like Shadow Master said. J-Dog Sizzle. It's wow. Greetings, pals. Wanted to bring up that farm thing again. And also that Justin here might break into the farming game so that the farms will boom. And there won't be room to store the surplus food we grow. Well, maybe, greetings, pals, you weren't meant to be a farmer, and Justin was. Maybe you just needed to deliver that message earlier, asking me a question I clearly could answer, but chose not to. So that Justin felt good about his secret yearnings for eggplant farming. I think it was an important gesture. And once he gets his confidence up, he probably won't follow through because he has all that stuff in the 11th house. So we're good to go. And I don't even know what that means. We got a lot of cosmic fire here, and Shadow Master knows what we're talking about. You know what? This brings up something. I've gotten a lot of talk from people off this stream saying, okay, Tollzar, how do I know how to go into a date? How do I know what to say? You seem like an incredibly intelligent and charismatic being. And when I get all these questions, I want to, oh, we got a caller. Hold on one second. Caller, you're on the line.
This is Blogdorf again.
This is who? Is this a Domino's guy again?
This is Blogdorf.
Blogdorf. All right. Blogdorf, honor to meet you. What kind of question?
Honor to
do you
meet you as well.
Great, great.
There's something I have to know.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla, huh? You got the sass boys sassing around over there, laughing their butts off. That's pretty good.
The Sass Boys are an inspiration.
Yeah, are you sure you didn't want to say one more being is an inspiration as well as the sass boys? No? Okay, fine. Well, I guess every dog
Have
has
you
its
ever
day.
had sarsaparilla?
You know what? I think I've had enough sarsaparilla for this evening. I am kind of the star of the show, but I love the Sass Boys. And once we pay them,
Sass Boys are an inspiration.
I just want you to see that Justin leaves his wallet out on the table to remind me that I'm not putting anything in it. I'm not too happy about that. But I'll tell you what, bro heathen in the words of Greetings Pals, sarsaparilla is the kind of drink we would serve here if we were a bar. Don't you agree, Sass Boys? Yeah.
I do.
Wait, Justin, are you making this call from underneath your mask? Anyway.
Tollzar.
Yeah, what's going on, caller? You got something
I got
for me?
tennis elbow.
You got tennis elbow? Is it
I got
from
tennis elbow real bad.
Is it from tennis?
Yes.
That's good. That's a good start. Otherwise, we'd have to call it something else. Well, tennis elbow is very easy to take care of. I want you to close your eyes right now. Close your eyes right now. We're gonna go through
They're closed.
little sassitation. I want you to take a deep breath. Are you driving a vehicle right now?
No, Tollzar.
Are you operating heavy machinery?
Nah, I just got off work, Tollzar.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. All right.
It's a no.
Your breath is making me nervous, but I'm gonna keep going. Here we go. It's yeah, that's all right, baby. Just chill out a minute. It's easy to not be creepy. Repeat after me. It's easy to not be creepy. Come on, this is a meditation.
You're such an inspiration, Tollzar.
It's gonna take care of your tennis elbow. Just work with me here, all right? Close your eyes, take a
Thank you,
deep breath.
Tollzar.
All right, we got a crier. All right, caller. I think there was a bad connection there at the end. Wow. Tennis elbow. Gonna think of that differently. Well, I think he was cured anyway. I bet you if we had exchanged Venmo information, it would have completed the process. Well, anyway, that number up there is going to be even more useful. You know what? What I was getting at was that when I go out into the world and people ask me, hey, Tollzar, what are you going to do when you're on a date? I need to know what a master does. And I tell them, there's a lot of discipline in dating. And these days, you gotta do it rapidly. And you gotta be charismatic instantly. That's why I'm offering free for a limited time. Speed dating boot camp. Right now. Call me up. Let's talk about you. And in a rapid fire way, I want you to hit on me in 40 seconds or less. And I'm gonna tell you what you did right and what you did wrong. That's called speed dating boot camp. You got 40 seconds to wing me over. Come on, America. Come on. It's that number right up there. Who's got the guts to speed date me right now in boot camp? Anyone? Call that number. I'm gonna tell you what you did right and what you did wrong. You got 40 seconds to win over my heart. That's right. Speed dating boot camp. Come on, this is speed dating 101, folks. You got sass cheering you on. I think the phone's broke or something. Speed date boot camp. Anyone? Wow, I'll take this moment to shamelessly plug Constellation in Catskill, New York. That's www.constellationcatskill.com. That's not a real sponsor. No one here has money. That's not something you want to say on a date, especially on a speed date. You can win me over if you sound wealthy right from the start, just to let you know. All right, we got a caller here. Looks like from San Diego. Yikes, West Coast speed dating. All right. Well, hello, caller. Hey, caller. Caller. Oh, playing hard to get, I see. Well, I can imagine what you would be saying right now. Good Lord. Well, I'm gonna start with what was wrong there. Nothing. You know, if you call someone and you breathe heavy and then you hang up on them, you've got my intrigue right away. Who was that broke me down before they're gonna build me up with love? Huh? Calder, you got a place in my heart. What you did wrong is not calling back. I'm still counting those 40 seconds. Okay. Well, speed dating boot camp. Call that number. Let's talk about you. You got the sass boys cheering you on. Can you win over my odd-dimensional heart? Does anyone have the guts to speed date Tollzar? Anyone? That's some sad music, sass boys. Wow. We had one almost caller for speed dating boot camp. All right, Sass. Do you have anything appropriate for a funeral? Oh, there you go. You're listening, watching, feeling, and smelling Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring Sass Boys. Wow. I don't know, but my heart's a little broken. We got 20 minutes left. This is a Twitch stream. It's really hard to kill this much time when no one's calling in. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Chad. I hope we're still on the air. All right. Let me gather myself. Let's get out there. Let's get crazy town. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we always have each other's sass boys. You're always there for me. You're kind-hearted weirdos. I bet you they'd like you in the odd dimension.
Oh yeah.
I'll still speed date you. Just call me, all right? I'll put the number out. There it is. We got a question. God, that was making me nervous. I mean, really, people. J-Dog Sizzle finally bailed us out with... Did you just get in the screen? With Will You Ever Be in Catskill giving advice on the street? I don't know, Sass Boys. I think we've talked about that, haven't we? We are definitely going to be going live on the streets sometime. This is just the wrong time of year. But once this whole COVID thing starts to calm down, we're going to do all types of stuff. So stay tuned to that. But wouldn't you like to get on camera, J-Dog Sizzle? Now, it would be a good thing. We'd love to meet you, especially these two. we've got a... Wow. J-Dog Sizzle is just laying on the praise. I think I speak for all fans when I say that we would love that. You are such an inspiration to us all. And I'm sure J-Dog is also talking about you too, somewhere in his heart, their heart. Greetings Pals wants me to speed date myself. Ouch. Fine. Why don't I just channel another being? I'm gonna channel a random human being and speed date myself.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Well, it's going pretty well. How are you doing?
Wow, it's like your uniqueness. I could feel it when I turned the corner.
Of course you did. My name's Tollzar. What's yours?
I don't know my name. I was hoping you would tell me it.
That's only the start. Where do you want to go for brunch tomorrow?
Brunch?
Yeah, your treat.
Listen, you have a cosmic handsomeness I just can't deny.
I know.
You know, you're different than the other odd-dimensional beings.
How so? I've got all night too.
Well, first of all, you listen sometimes.
You got that right.
And then, I want to know, if I decide in 1,000 years that I need to be someone different, that doesn't include...
Okay, that's enough. Let's take it slowly. 1,000 years? I mean, give me a break.
What? That's how I perceive time.
Yeah, I guess I could get down with that, but first let's take it one moment at a time, shall we?
Okay. And I want this moment to last forever.
Whoa, slow down here. 1,000 years forever, are we kidding? Let's take it like an hour or something, you know? I asked you about brunch, that's all. That's what, like 12 hours from now?
Okay. Let's go to brunch. Let's think about other ways we can connect with me paying for you.
I like that. You're really talking my language now.
I've got rich parents.
Wowzer, yeah. I'm getting hot over here.
I've got my own bank account, and I'm just itching to add you onto it.
Yeah. It's like a sauna in here with this sassboy jam and that kind of talk. Can we trade?
Pin numbers?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Where's the nearest ATM?
It's right down there. You want to walk with me?
You bet your butt I do.
Wow, you are so cool. I just want to give you everything I have and lose my identity and have you find it so that you're my hero.
That sounds like a plan to me. Let's talk about it more. Maybe over some dinner, huh?
Wow, you want to go to dinner with me?
Do I? I have no money to buy dinner. And the only thing I have at home is beans.
You're amazing.
What do you think of the sass boys? When you look at them and then me, do you think they're more handsome?
Absolutely not. I look at them and I don't even see body parts.
Yeah, I know that happens to me sometimes.
They're like beautiful, aesthetic creatures you don't have to pay to look at.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And you know what? I love how your voice dominates them.
Yeah, keep talking.
You see, you can say anything you want and they can't really do anything about it because they're stuck in a world of abstraction.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty lame. But don't we come together on the etheric plane?
Yeah, I could feel it. I like the Sasquatch. And I cherish the moments we get to know them intimately. The Tollzar, you're the one I have to give my money to.
Damn, Skippy. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go now so that we can get ready for dinner. But whatever you are, as we discover your name together over the next 12 hours, I look forward to talking about eternity with you.
And I do you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's how you speed date. Anyway, next time someone call in if you get bored of this stuff. Alright. We got our final 5 minutes. Anyone got a question? Guys, did you see that? I'm going out to dinner later. I'll bring you back something. I know Wes likes his loaded fries. He likes lots of stuff on them. Like bacon. I like dipping my fries in tartar sauce. You're gonna laugh at me about that, Wes? We ate fries together today. Down at Gracie's. I got just the hand-cut fries. Wes went overboard. I think he had a pimiento burger as well. That must be a loose-fitting shirt you got from Dylan. Well, these Sass boys, they work hard. But this little song is like their safe word. I guess they're done for the night. All right. As far as I can tell, the stream's still going, even though the calls stopped coming in. The chat went silent. Mercury didn't get us this time. And by golly, I think we made it through. That's room for celebration, right? I channeled someone who was clearly really into me. This was a good night. I think we can all agree we'll be back again next week. Thanks, J-Dog Sizzle. You know what I realized? I think every single stream is cut out in a chaotic, murderous ending. And this is the first time we go out on our own terms. Right, Sass Boys? That's right. We love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Tollzar. These are the Sass Boys. And you've watched Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring Sass Boys. Yeah. So cool. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sass Boys.